Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Life Issue. My name is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel this evening, where I always try to bring to you interesting topic that is making rounds on social media. Now, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please help me hit the red button so that you will get the news once we upload it. Also, we want you to follow us on Facebook, our news website, so that you will get news once we upload it. Okay, so this evening I want to talk about this trending news that I saw on social media. I know some of you must have seen it. It's about the pastor. Let me just show the face of the pastor. Yeah, it's about this pastor, about this herbalist, not the face of the pastor, sorry, the face of the herbalist that used a pastor that came to him to receive power for his church and for his church to grow. So instead of this herbalist to help the pastor to have supernatural power, the herbalist then decided to instead use the pastor for his own for his own ritual. That's what I'm gonna call it ritual because that's what he did. Because the pastor came to him looking for spiritual power, but the herbalist was looking for someone's lung and heart to prepare his concoction. And when the pastor came, and from what we've read, the herbalist now gave him some concussion. So he gave him drug, and the pastor passed out. The herbalist then cut off his intestine and used for his own spiritual concussion. It is when I saw this news, I was like, oh my God, this is where we have gotten to as as a nation, as Christians, where we do not actually have the fear of God anymore. We do not actually reference God anymore, where church growth and miracles and power and signs and wonders has become the main thing that we are focused on. I've tried to Google, let me just show you what I've tried to do. I've tried to Google this pastor just to see if I could find something about him, his page or his face. So I can be able to, okay, I'm sharing my entire page now. So I tried to, because they say the pastor's name is Pastor Ezekiel is Ezekiel Kalejaiye. So I've tried to Google him, as you guys can see. And these are the picture of the person that's coming up. And I'm praying to God that I hope it's not this man that is dead or the man that was looking for spiritual power. I don't think it's him, but he's the only person I can see with this surname. But yeah, so whoever the person is, if you have the pastor's picture, please help send to us because these are the only people that are coming out when I Google the pastor's name. But as a Christian, this story is really, really, really an eye-opener to what actually is happening out there. It's actually an eye-opener to the fact that some people actually use the church as a business enterprise, and they have removed hi Aisha, they have removed the Christianity out of it and the spirituality and the power of God out of it. When you do not reference God anymore, when it becomes all about church growth, all about, tithing, all about money. I mean, you see, when I was reading this news, let me say, in a recent instance, the Osun State Police Command apprehended Isaac Ogunkoya, a 48-year-old herbalist, in connection with the murder of Pastor Kalejaiye Ezekiel. The arrest took place during a routine stop and search operation while Isaac was en route to Eson. To part of the police, he confessed that the human body part he was carrying belonged to the deceased pastor. So the guy was actually carrying the pastor's body. Asaka openly admitted to committing the crime, revealing that he had killed Pastor Kalejaiye in order to perform ritual that required a human sacrifice. He disclosed that the operation presented itself when the pastor sought to acquire additional spiritual. So he has already given him power before, and the pastor wanted additional spiritual powers to attract more members to his church. Wow, 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 wow. He wanted more spiritual power to attract members to his church. Now, viewing this in a stable moment, Asaka decided to utilize the pastor for ritual he had planned. So the guy was planning ritual. Maybe he was looking for body parts and he couldn't get, and pastor now come. He wants to grow his church. According to Isaka's account, he provided the pastor with a substance to drink, causing him to fall into a deep slumber. It was during this state of unconsciousness that Isaka proceeded to butcher him. He physically extracted the pastor's heart and intent. You see, the heart of man has become so wicked and callous. I mean, is it even not against his own practice as a herbalist or a native doctor? Even his own gods, are they not angry with him that someone came to you to consult and then you decide to kill the person? And also, even the god of the the gods of the pastor. I mean, why is I don't this story got me, it got me thinking. Someone's just making comment. Let me say hi, okay. Aisha, hi. It got me thinking about the fact that in our present time now, God has allowed certain things to be and to happen. And it's as if there's no more godliness, or he's no more a consuming fire, or that he does not visit vengeance anymore. Why is God so silent? That was the one thing I could think about when I was reading this. I mean, of course, the pastor has met his waterloo. He's gone. He should have by now met God, and God should have told him what he wants to tell him, whether he's going to hellfire or he's going deeper, deeper into the kingdom of darkness. I don't know where he has gone to. But it's the audacity of any man of God to go to demonic location to get power. You go to demonic location to get power and then bring that power to the house of God. I don't have any pity for him. To be frank, I don't have any pity, because church has become a business for some. They have taken God out of it. That's why you see these people. I saw this story, this story and this post where someone who practice traditionalists is even abusing pastors and telling them that, you know, they can, upon all the atrocities that happen in churches and everything, that if it was them, their own God would have visited. I'm like, yeah, it's true. No atrocities are happening. And I think God has become so silent sometimes that those things happen. And, it just has become like Nigerian case, where we are helpless and hopeless. We don't even know what to do again. And we're asking God for vengeance. He needs to vindicate his name out of these wicked pastors, you know, mouths, because they call his name when they are making all this their caricature miracle and preaching. But really, where they are trying to get the power is not from God. It's not from God. And oh God, this pastor, I pity, I pray that God does not deal with him when he's in because you even died on top of God matter. You want to do God's work for him. May God help us. I don't know if you guys have seen the other video. There's another video that I saw today. Let me just show you that video so you can see what is happening in our church.
Fake call. I know they there. I know they after that one. Give him my money.
I've told you, you have to leave my house.
Nothing when you don't.
Because
see,
I will, if
you never see me. I go give you
wahala.
wahala. I go give you wahala.
If I call
I
police
go give you problem. I go give you problem.
You
never know.
You don't like yourself.
Call the police.
Then
the police doing what? I won't make the police come. The police go come. Make I explain everything to them. Make I explain everything to them. Fake prophets. You be big fake. Now today people won't know. All those things when they arrange for you for the past, everything go leak today. I'll go carry people information, go give you. After I give you the information, finish, you use it against them for church. And everything come the way we take planner. So my money, you know, can't give me. Now so we talking. I bet give my money. Every service, as long as they bring people come every Sunday, and they go investigate them, give you the information, and you use it against them, it work for you. You go must pay my money. You must pay my money. I bet you don't know say those people when you go to them. I don't know how much they drop.
You calm down.
No, wait. They come in, they say make I count. I don't know because
I not be those
after service, you go give me my money.
I not be those fake.
Me, I know the purposely go your church. Oh, and they go there to know how everything can happen. I mean, you say your church me supposed to become you.
I'm going to stop this here because I don't want to take more than 1 minute. And I'm going to say this. That video is actually an eye-opener for some people who are always telling people their issue and then they're taking you to church. I've always known that pastors do have informants. I've always known that sometimes pastors actually, when they are talking about this, there is this woman here, you know, they have people have already told them, they have informant, they have people. And this guy is saying, Pastor, pay me. I've given you information. Oh my God. The guy stands in the pulpit and say, there's a woman with a fibroid. You have been having fibroid for 5 years now. Your husband is not here. Your husband is in America. You say, this man can see you, not knowing that somebody has gone to investigate. The man is asking for his money. The man is asking for his money. Pastor, pay him. Oh my God, I'll finish the video for you guys. But we all need to be very, very careful because the game people are playing in this thing, it's become a business. It's like, you know, someone opens a shop and he's trying to get as much money as he can, and they look for different strategy. Now, this pastor is dead because he went to get more power from Herbalist. He's gone. And then he will now go and meet that God that he was trying to deceive his people while he's getting power from demons. That God is like, I don't know how. Oh my God, this story, it got me thinking a lot. It got me sometimes when people talk about churches and going for prayers, I'm like, I keep wondering what power is behind it. I don't believe anything that has so much phase and so much noise and so much fizzy about it. It's taking away the spirituality out of it, and I just questions it. So I don't even bother because if a man of God is not spiritual and is not calm and is not, his manners and his attitude does not show God, then why am I bothering? Why do we bother? Okay, so this is what happened. Oh, this guy said, pay me my money. Let me finish the video for you guys so you guys can finish watching.
You want me to already know say that fake? I go video you today. I go put her for internet. Me everybody knows it. You be fake. They say listen to me. I beg my money.
Pastor out there. Now God call me.
Which God call you? Which God call you?
God, if I
God call you like this.
If I verse and
God call you like this.
See
your Bible, see Jack Dennis. After you don't do all this, you come inside
if I verse and cry to the Holy Spirit.
Which spirit you won't cry to? Which spirit?
Leave my house.
I bet I not go leave your house until you give me my money. Or you never know me. I go cast you today. I go cast you.
If I cry to the Holy Spirit, you know
cry to the which Holy Spirit?
Okay.
I bet give me my money. Not be this one me with you. Not be this money.
Not be those fake pastors.
Which fake pastors?
Now God come himself.
Who fake pastors?
And I'm not be those fake pastors.
Who fake pastors? You when
Now
me
God
know.
coming
You when
himself.
me know as fake.
I don't tell you have to leave my house.
No, why God know they
Okay,
reveal
just
those
wait,
things?
just
The
wait.
secrets when I couldn't tell you, why God know they reveal it to you by himself? Why God know they reveal it to you? Why you the same to go investigate people?
All right, so this video is actually an embarrassment. To be frank with you, it is a serious embarrassment. I'm telling you.
Why you know?
It's just, it just shows the decay and rot that is in our religious body, and the fact that people who are not called, I keep saying in some of my videos, and that's why sometimes I don't even talk about pastors. Some people are not called, they are calling themselves. Okay, this one now, native doctor Kilam. Yeah, like somebody just said, I thought he was a pastor. Why go somewhere for power? But that is what they are doing. Some of these miracles and all these things, signs and wonders that you guys see, some of them, and then go put the sickness for your body, come cure them also. So let's not be looking for miracles and power and signs and wonder. Let's just know God and serve God with all of our hearts and worship Him and do His will. Do you understand? I've come to understand that some of the things I will seek for, some of them we seek and until we get into a waterloo. Oh yeah, this pattern we're making go make they don't cut so seriously. Hey, I wonder how he will feel waking up and he sees himself he sees himself in hellfire because the native doctor drugged him now, gave him concussion, and he was sleeping. He must I bet when they were cutting him, he'll be feeling the pain, and then why? He'll wake up, see Angel Gabriel, see Angel Michael. I wonder what he's going to say to them. Oh, Emmanuel. Hey, Father in heaven, oh, God bless us. So, as we walk in our Christian faith, let us know God for ourselves. Let's stop pastor bootlicking because we do not know who that person is or what that person is doing. Sometimes you just need to know God for yourself. And also, if in a place and that word is not the word of God, is doctored or is watered down, get out. I mean, the world is becoming so wicked and so callous that you don't even know who to trust anymore. So this is my take on this story, Sha. After seeing these two stories today, I was like, the world that we live in is becoming something else. I even saw another one where the pastor was flogging flogging his members. Oh, Father Lord, may God help us. So may God help us. Anyway, I'm just gonna go to bed and I'm just gonna say, let's live for Christ. Let's live our life for Christ. Leave all these shenanigans that pastors are doing. Some of them no pure. Some of them no pure. Some of them God knows send them. Now them they send themselves. Now the one where we see on social media where God won't open where we go see. As God opens our eyes to the hidden things or to things that are happening, you know, on the background, let us our own open our own spiritual antenna to know whom God sent and those that have sent themselves, and to be able to discern and run before they kukuma give you your own concussion and be taking your destiny takers. That's my take on this. I don't know what you guys think. Drop your comments. What do you think about some of these prophets and miracle workers and people who say they can see? You see, the video I just played shows you that they have informants, they have people that are investigating for them, and they come and tell them, and then they'll stand in pulpit and be saying, there is a woman here. This woman, you have not. Oh God, may God forgive us. All right, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to drop your comment, and also you can actually give us some token. God bless you. Bye bye.